はい、皆さん、こんにちは。Welcome to Speak Japanese Naturally. I'm Fumi and this is Kuro. Have you ever wondered how to start a conversation in Japanese? After watching this video, you know about that. And if you liked what you've learned today, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks. We can think about two situations. One is a conversation with someone who you meet every day, like your colleagues or classmates. And the other conversation is with someone who you meet once a week or once in 2 weeks or like once a year. We use different expression in these situations. So now let's think about the first one, like with someone who you meet every day. I think some of you know the phrase お元気ですか? as a translation of how are you? But actually, we don't say how are you, お元気ですか to somebody who we meet every day. So it's very strange if you say お元気ですか to your colleague. Instead, what you can do is start a conversation by talking about the weather. So, for example, first of all, you say おはようございます。おはようございます。Then, if it's a sunny day, you can say 今日はすごくいい天気ですね。今日はすごくいい天気ですね。今日はすごくいい天気ですね。It's a very nice weather today. If it's a rainy day, you can say もう雨嫌ですね。もう雨嫌ですね。I don't like it when it rains. If it's a really cold day, you can say like 今日本当に寒いですね。今日本当に寒いですね。It's really cold today. Something like that. In Japan, we have 4 seasons. And actually, I check the weather report every day because sometimes it's very hot and sometimes it's very cold. And I want to wear something appropriate for the weather. I want to be as much as comfortable. So I check the weather forecast, and I think many Japanese do that. So for us, for Japanese people, I think weather is important, and also it's not too personal, so it's easy to start a conversation. So if you are in Japan already, or if you are planning to come to Japan, then if you know vocabularies about weather, that will help you a lot. Now let's think about the second situation where you meet someone once a week or once in 2 weeks or once a year. When it comes to once a year, we start a conversation by saying お久しぶりです。お久しぶりです。Long time no see. But if it's once a week or once in 2 weeks, then I think we'll start a conversation by asking them お元気でしたか? お元気でしたか? So this is the past tense of お元気ですか? お元気ですか? And お元気でしたか means how have you been since we met last? So we don't say お元気ですか? But we say お元気でしたか? お元気でしたか? And to answer this question, we say はい、おかげさまで in a short version. And if we said the full sentence, it would be はい、おかげさまで元気でした。Or はい、おかげさまで元気にしてました。おかげさまで means thanks to you. So we say おかげさまで a lot, even if that's nothing to do with the other person. We say おかげさまで. So it doesn't really mean thanks to you, but we say that. So おかげさまで or おかげさまで元気でした。But if you end there, the conversation ends. So I recommend you continue to give the information about you. So, for example, でもすっごく忙しかったんです。でもすっごく忙しかったんです。But I was very busy. Then the other will definitely ask you どうしたんですか? What happened? Or どうしてですか? Why? Or お仕事ですか? Because of your job. So you can explain and give more information about yourself. After giving the information about yourself, you can ask the other お元気でしたか? You shouldn't use the word あなたはお元気でしたか? Sounds very unnatural. You use the name of someone who is in front of you when you ask a question to them. So, for example, when you ask me that question, it would be ふみさんはお元気でしたか? Or ふみ先生はお元気でしたか? Please don't use あなたは。Okay? And then I would answer はい、おかげさまで。はい、おかげさまで。でも、私もすっごい忙しかったんです。I was very busy too. Then you can ask me why. And then I can answer your questions. So, to start the conversation from the second time, you ask お元気でしたか? お元気でしたか? Okay, now let's practice. Please repeat after me. 後について言ってください。お元気でしたか? お元気でしたか? はい、おかげさまで。はい、おかげさまで。でも、すごく忙しかったです。でも、すごく忙しかったです。お仕事ですか? お仕事ですか? And then you explain. And then after that, ask me, ふみ先生はお元気でしたか? ふみ先生はお元気でしたか? はい、おかげさまで元気にしてました。はい、おかげさまで元気にしてました。でも、私もすっごく忙しかったんです。でも、私もすっごく忙しかったんです。Okay, let's practice shadowing this time. So, please say it right after you hear it, okay? いきますよ。お元気でしたか? はい、おかげさまで。でも、すごく忙しかったです。お仕事ですか? And ふみ先生はお元気でしたか? はい、おかげさまで元気にしてました。でも、私もすっごく忙しかったんです。Okay, please repeat this part and practice a lot, and then record yourself and listen to yourself. That will help you improve your pitch accent and pronunciation and intonation and everything. And if you want me to check your audio, please upload the audio to somewhere and send me the link. Okay, here's some additional information. I said we don't say お元気ですか to colleagues or classmates, someone who meet every day. So when do Japanese people use お元気ですか? Okay, so when I write a letter to my parents, I start with お父さん、お母さんへ、to my father and mother, お元気ですか? How are you? 私は元気です。I'm fine. お元気ですか? I always write with this. But of course, if it's a parent, we don't necessarily use this or must. I just use ですか because it's more natural to me. Then after that, sometimes I don't use this or must in the body part of a letter. So we use お元気ですか when we write a letter. But in a formal letter, in a very formal letter, we never use お元気ですか? Instead, we use something like seasonal greetings, and that's very difficult. So I always look up on the internet and find appropriate sentences to start a formal letter. And that's about it for today, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Okay? じゃあ次のビデオでお会いしましょう。バイ！またね